Hi guys, I am really excited for this video review. This is for an amazing book. This is For Revival by Rebecca Sherwin. This is book number 2 in the Twisted series. I suggest you, actually no, I'm almost telling you to read Survival before you read this, because Survival is almost the same story. I mean, it's about the same characters, except it's in a different point of view, and you don't get, this isn't like the same story as book 1. While the beginning is partially, of course it's in a different character's point of view, but the two characters that these books are, like, book 1 is written in Sky's point of view and book 2 is written in Curtis's point of view. In book 1, Sky and Curtis get split up, but they don't see each other for years. So then you have all this new information coming out, so it's not the same story. So like I said, I don't know if this contains spoilers. I don't really think these things out before I record them. I just turn it on and I go with the flow, because that's great. That's how I do it, right? So Curtis, Cutthroat Curtis, he's a fighter. Well, he wasn't always a fighter. He was bullied a lot, and he was very angry. His parents died when he was young, and he went to live with his aunt and uncle, and, you know, he just all the time was getting in fights in school. And so his aunt took him to this gym and said, "You're living here now. You're always welcome home, but this is going to help you." So he's living upstairs in a gym, and then he's working, and he's paying, and he's getting paid to clean the gym, and then one day he's allowed to start training. And he becomes this amazing fighter, and he meets a guy. His name is Ollie, and he wants to help this kid, because this kid and his twin sister were from a family that doesn't really have much. It's very poor, and the mother's not a mother, and this kid just wants money to get him and his sister out of that house and to find a better place. Well, Curtis trains Ollie, and then a fight ends up being fatal. And Curtis actually, well, Sky is Ollie's twin sister, and Sky and Curtis begin not really a relationship, but they do have sex quite a bit, and it's pretty hot sex, but Curtis ends up pushing her away, and they don't see each other for years. So in these years that Sky's not there, you know, he was lost for a long time. He didn't know what to do. He didn't want to fight anymore, because, you know, he felt so guilty for what happened with Ollie. And just, he ends up getting in a whole mess of, not really trouble, but he's in it's a big mess. And it, of course, it all centers around a woman, and this woman isn't Sky. Gosh, you have to read and find out. I love the story. I really, really do. And I loved Survival. That book, I cried quite a bit in it. Rebecca Sherwin really knows how to get you to feel for these characters, and, you know, there is pain and there is emotion, and you want the best for these characters. You only want them to end up together. You want them to be happy. And, you know, in this book, since I had already read Survival and I know what happens in the end, well, actually not the whole end, but I know what's going to happen at some point. I was just reading, I'm like, come on, make it happen already, because I couldn't remember how much time had passed. But, oh gosh, I was floored with this book. It's so good, because I didn't know what was going to happen during those missing years that wasn't in Sky's book. And wow, wow, the ending, whoa, mind blown. I kind of screamed, and then I instantly messaged Rebecca and I said, why did you end it like this? And I was confused. I will be honest, there were parts to me in the book that, you know, scenes that just did not make sense. I don't know if that was just me, but just scenes that, I don't know if they didn't really fit or if the wording was weird. It didn't really fit, but man, this book, fantastic. 5 stars, and oh my God, that Benny kid, I expect more from him. He sounds pretty hot, and I heard he looks like Nick Bateman. Just saying, but yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed this book. And Rebecca, hurry up with book 3. I need it now.